pounding a call that isn't mine. So make a chase, try to make it to the county line. When I pulled up, I grabbed my beer and I took a sip. I said, look at my man, does it look like I give a shit? Hey, 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 I'm just a victim of circumstance.
Hi, I'm Dilly Briggs with The Subject Press, and we are here in Fullerton, California, and we are at the Slidebar Rock and Roll Kitchen, and we're here with the guys from the Cornfed Project.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. Good. Doing well.
Good.
Awesome. So tell me, how did the Cornfed Project come about? Like, what got you guys started into music? And then, like, how did you guys come about? What got you guys together?
Well, how much time do you have?
Here, I'm going to hand this to you, and then you guys kind of tell everybody what you think.
Well, it's an interesting story. I used to go see him and our guitar player, Jeff Moses. They used to be in a band called the Flamethrowers.
Oh, okay.
And in the meantime, while they were doing that, I would go see them, but I was also putting my own album together. I was just recording and playing music in my garage, and I decided to put a whole album together, a 13-song album, and I dubbed it the Cornfed Project, because I was just Cornfed. It was just a project that I was doing, and it was just a CD I was handing out to my buddies.
Nice.
And Chris hit me up. The Flamethrowers kind of ran its course for the time being, and he thought it was a good idea to try to play the songs that I was writing live, you know. And so I never fronted a band before, and I never played guitar and sang in front of a audience before. I was actually a drummer who decided to write an album, and that's kind of where it came from. And so we put the band together. We had a few lineup changes, and it started to steamroll a bit, and it became the Cornfed Project. It wasn't the name of the band. It was just a project that I did in my garage. And I asked the guys, do I need to change the name of the band? And they were like, you know, no, we're good with it. So that's how the band started. It's just the Cornfed Project, and it turned into a band. And Jason Hubbard's our newest member here. He replaced Nate Walker, who drummed with us for a while.
I know him. I've seen him in Chicago.
Right, exactly, yeah. So we had him for a while. And Hubbard was our backup, and slowly became our main guy, and Nate became our backup, and then we just started using Hubbard all the time. So Chris and I are the only original members of the band. We had a couple of guitar players, but this is the formula that works. Jeff Moses, Jason Hubbard, Chris Shinkus, and I'm Cornfed.
Well, how long have you guys been playing?
This band's been
2008 was our first show.
If you guys played for a little bit.
A long
You
time.
guys too at the closing of the House of Closing Anaheim. So
that was a fun show. Yeah.
that's awesome. How long did it take you guys to put that together?
The album took what? You want to take this one?
Well, we recorded it fast. I've been putting it together, I guess started prior to 2008 because there's some songs on there that were his when I first heard them on MySpace. But
that's when I first had the album. The album was originally on MySpace back in the day. So
Okay.
now there's only two.
that's how far back this is going.
Yeah. So if that gives you an idea how old the band is, MySpace days. So check us out on MySpace.
On MySpace. But now you're also on all the updated media sites as well.
Yeah.
All the real ones. Yeah.
And what about you? You know, you didn't say anything. What about you? Like when you came into it, what was that experience like for you? You know, when you came aboard?
Well, I was the
Tell us
backup.
your story right there.
Well, I was the backup drummer starting like in 2012
Okay.
when Nate would not be available, and got it. There we go.
The Subject Press, right there. The Subject Press.
Tell your story.
Yeah, tell us your story.
Well,
Tell our viewers your story.
I don't have much of a story. I started playing with Chris back in the 90s, 80s. I played with Chris.
He and I lived across the street from each other in like high school, and we've known each other ever since.
Yeah, and we played in bands since we were kids.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
And then I took a big long break, and then Chris dug me out of the grave and got me to sub for them when Nate couldn't make it, and then I just ended up
Very nice.
joining the band.
That's awesome. I love the music. I really do. Like I said, I have seen you guys. Oh, thank you. So I have seen them before. We do have the CD. I love it. I always describe them. It's like they're like a freight train. You know, they come right at you like a freight train.
Right, big fat figure.
That's right. So where are you going to go from here? I know you guys have some more shows coming up because I have seen that before.
We got-
So tell us where you're going.
Tomorrow night we are in Tarzana. Tomorrow night we're in Tarzana. We've never played Sugar Mill Saloon. We're playing with the Streetwalking Cheetahs and the Bourbon Saints. And so that's what we have now. Up in, was it April? We have the Hippie Kill.
15th.
April 15th, we're playing the Hippie Killer Hoedown.
No,
With,
22nd.
that's the 22nd.
Did you say Hippie Killer Hoedown?
April 22nd. April 22nd, we got the Hippie Killer Hoedown. That's
Is that right? I just wanted to
way, yeah, that's with Zeke and Fatso Jetson, way out in the sticks out in Paris, not the France one.
Not the good one.
Yeah, and then April 15th with Black Rainbow and Thaddeus Gonzalez at the Redwood Bar in LA.
Nice. Thank you
we
very
got a few
much.
things.
All right, well, you heard them. They got some things going on, and they were very generous to squeeze this interview for us because they are going to be going on here really soon, once again, at the Slidebar Rock and Roll Kitchen in downtown Fullerton, California. If you're a local, get your butt down here because we are, and we're always here to show support for that reason. Thank you very much. Once again, I'm Dilly Briggs with the Subject Press, and this was the Cornfed Project. And wait, before we go, is there any way I can get you guys to say thanks for you're watching the Cornfed Project on the Subject Press?
Yes. You're watching the Cornfed Project on Subject Press.
Around in a car that isn't mine. So make a chase, try to make it to the county line.